Here, this is Isaac. This is my first repair video. I'm going to do each of these by what I will call a job number. This one will be job number 1. It's a Marquis by Harmony HM-6371. I can't find any information at all about this guitar on the internet using that model number. So I would introduce it with whatever I could find out, like I would tell you what sort of top this is, what sort of sides, and probably going to be a rosewood fretboard if I had to take a guess. This first video is just going to be an examination, so we can figure out what needs to be done. The first most obvious thing, look right here on the bridge. It's coming off of the top here, and it will need to be removed, sanded down. The place where it is right now needs to be sanded down as well, and then glued back on. As you can tell, because of the angle there, the string pegs that keep the strings down, they're coming up too. The neck is relatively straight, but I imagine that has everything to do with how the strings are barely held in there by the bridge. This is an extraordinarily dirty guitar. I mean, this is what they'd consider, the paint scheme is what they'd consider a tobacco burst. Though I wonder, once I clean it, if it'll actually be like a clear guitar. Have a plastic it's called a pick guard. One of these. Wow, I can't believe my brain has stopped functioning. Got, see the label in there, Marquis for Harmony, made in Korea. So I don't know what year this was made. I don't know anything about it other than it is a guitar made in Korea for the Harmony brand. These strings will have to be replaced. And until I get those off, I can't really tell if the frets are going to need any work. I haven't looked in there yet to see if the truss rod still works. Hopefully I won't need to do anything to the truss rod, just because the neck is already relatively straight, but I'll see when I put new strings on it and fix the bridge what needs to be done. You can see on the headstock it has open tuners, which is okay, but every other guitar I have here, including the Ibanez that I bought for $100 when it only retails for like $150, has closed gear tuners. So I'm thinking I may end up replacing those. Not that it necessarily needs it, because they still function, but number one, it'll be a good experience, and number two, it'll probably make the guitar sound better. Also, to keep it in tune, I can't really examine the saddle and just show just a little bit of a high action here, but I think that's mainly because of the bridge. The saddle, I can't really diagnose quite yet as to whether it's high or low until I fix the bridge itself. I guess mainly because of the tobacco burst coloring, it looks a little smaller than it is. It's approximately and just a little bit smaller than this Ibanez Dreadnought that I've got, but really not by very much. A little later I'll get a scale length for you on the second video. Anyways, so I'm going to go over what we're going to end up doing with this one in the next video. I need to get some sandpaper and some wood glue, fix the bridge. Before I do anything else, really, I have to clean this entire thing because it is just absolutely nasty. There's years of dirt and tobacco and, cigarette smoke all over the pit guard as well. There's not really much I can do in there. I need to vacuum it out because there's some probably rat droppings or something because this guitar sat for some time. I'm going to replace the strings and replace the tuners as well. But mainly the cleaning is the first thing I'll do. Once I get these strings off, I'll see if the bridge just comes off on its own or I'll have to scrape it off. We'll go from there. So, job number 1, Marquis by Harmony HM-6371 acoustic Dreadnought style guitar.